Hello and welcome back to the Big Sandy Lake Association educational video series. I'm Matt Amerson and I'm joined by fellow board member Jim Dame. This summer we're excited to add 3 new videos to our educational video library. We will be talking with the Sheriff's Deputy, we'll be talking with the DNR, we'll also be talking with a representative from Aiken County on septic system maintenance and proper ownership. Have a great summer, welcome back to the lake, we're excited to see you out there.
Hi, I'm Nathan Benkofske. I'm a conservation officer with the Minnesota DNR. I've been serving since 2018 with the DNR and I've been the officer stationed in McGregor since 2021. As we roll into summer here, we have a couple busy holidays with Memorial Day and then 4th of July, and it really draws a lot of people out to our waters. What to expect if we come out and check you guys out on the water. If you're fishing, we're going to make sure if you're eligible to need a fishing license between the ages 16 and 89, that you have your fishing licenses. Then we're going to make sure that if we have any fish on board that we're within our regulations. Out here in Big Sandy Lake, we have the statewide limit of 6 walleye, but out here specifically they need to be between 14 and 18 inches with one kind of trophy fish over 26 allowed. And then we have a limit of 5 sunfish to maintain a good size on our sunfish. And then just for boater safety and boater rules, we need to make sure we have current registration on our watercraft, and then we need to have a wearable life jacket for everybody on board. And then if our boat's over 16 feet, we need to have some type of throwable life jacket, whether that's kind of a square seat cushion or a throw ring. And then if it's 16 feet or greater, we also need to have some kind of horn or whistle or signaling device on our watercraft. If our gas lines and gas containers are enclosed on the boat, we need to have a Coast Guard rated fire extinguisher on board the boat. But if you're out on the water in the boat, I really recommend any kind of motorboat have a fire extinguisher. That's the last place you want to be, is not somewhere you can readily escape when the fire breaks out and without a way to put it out. And then we need to make sure if we're operating between the hours of sunset to sunrise, we have our navigation lights, that's our red and green lights on the front of the boat, and a rear white light that's available looking 360 degrees. Sometimes we see on pontoons that those lights are flipped down or hidden behind the canopy. We need to make sure those lights are able to shine all the way around so we can have other people on the lake know that we're out there to avoid a collision. If we're out on a big motorboat, we need to be cautious of our wake, watch our alcohol consumption. There's a time and a place for that, and operating any kind of motor vehicle is not the time and place for that. And a reminder, when we're leaving the lake or coming up to the launch and heading out, we don't want to continue spreading invasive species across our lakes. So some measures that we need to take when we remove our boats from the water is to make sure the trailer, the anchor, the prop are all free of any kind of weed or mud that could transport some of these invasive species. We also need to make sure we're not transporting the lake water, so we want to lower our motor, drain everything out of the motor. If we have water in the live well, that needs to be drained out. If we have bait that has water, that needs to be drained and just replaced with fresh water. So it's a good idea to have just some gallon jugs of water handy if you want to keep your bait alive. If you do have bait to be disposed, we don't want that in the lake or littered at the access. We want people to have fun and enjoy our natural resources and everything great that we have to offer. Big Sandy is a fantastic lake with a lot to offer. Let's just get through the summer, respecting everyone else on the lake, avoiding conflicts with others, and just maintaining a safe environment so we can all continue to come back here and enjoy it for years to come.